just thoughts on Denver this week?
Yeah, getting ready for Denver. Got to watch pre-scout on them then against Duluth, and they played a couple of good games. You could tell Duluth was hanging on there for a little while there throughout those games. So obviously, like Krenzen said, we know they're a good team. We know they got a lot of firepower there with their roster, and we know we got to be ready to go.
Same thing I asked him as you guys look ahead at this stretch to close out the season here. How excited are you for this group to embrace that challenge?
Yeah, again, like Krenzy, I think probably more so for just myself, speaking for myself personally, I'm not oblivious to like the schedule and the standings and all that stuff, but I'm kind of just really just pushed it aside and just kind of really taking it weekend by weekend, opponent by opponent, and I'm really doing that. I know that's you hear a lot of people talk about that, but I'm just kind of, I think that's the best way for myself to survive mentally and just to perform at your best. You know, I think the work that needs to be done in order to be successful is such a high level of volume, and if you spend any time thinking about scenarios or worrying about things, I think it just slows down that productive behavior. So really just, you know, kind of like being oblivious to the standings and to the opponents we got down the stretch and just focus on preparing for Denver.
Talk about Nolan Krenzen, his development over these last couple of years.
Yeah, tremendous. I mean, he's first off just a stand-up individual, high-character person. You know, hockey aside, he does the right things consistently, very low maintenance to coach. You know, just takes care of himself on the ice, takes care of himself off the ice, does extra, always in shape, always prepared. I think you guys know as media and fans, just the consistency in his on-ice performance too. That's hard to do, right? It's kind of like a really great offensive lineman. You don't notice them a ton at times, and that's just because they're doing everything right all the time. So just a tremendous piece to our team, and couldn't be happier to have him here for 5 years.
He's been a big part of that. How well has this group defended all year long?
Yeah, again, like you said, I just think that's been something that we've constantly been tweaking and learning and adapting and trying to figure out our personnel and how we play a certain way to be successful with the roster we have. And I feel like we've done a good job all year, and especially as of late, it really coming together there well. So it's important to win games. You know, you probably can't give up more than 3 or 4 at the most if you're going to come out on top in this league. And we've done a good job of limiting teams' offense.
You look at that blue line, whether it's Joe, Isaiah, Marcus, obviously Dylan Elite too. Kind of seems like every week someone else is stepping up on that core. How big has that been for this group?
Yeah, it's great. It's you know, the players don't always love it, but there's some good healthy competition on that blue line, and I think guys that are in the lineup are guys that are in and out, and they all know they got to be really sharp out there when they're playing and keep on getting better. And I think you've just seen the guys progress throughout the season. Really, right now, I feel we could play any one of our D-men, and I'd be comfortable with them in the lineup, which is a great thing as a coach and speaks a lot to their development throughout the season there. So guys have been solid back there, and I think every game we've played well, we've had that group play well as a group as well.
On the offensive side of things, obviously Denver's a very high-powered offense, but you've really had a lot of the forwards, you know, kicking it into high gear, Stang, Hurrdat. How nice was it to get Cam back in the lineup, and do you anticipate any other updates to player?
Yeah, it was nice to get Mitchie back in there, get him firing on back on cylinders there. Had a nice goal and assist there on Friday night, and continues to play well. And I think Hillman will still be out this weekend here, and obviously Ludke's still out. But yeah, it's been great. I think we really probably harped on defense a lot early in the year, knowing that we can't afford to give up too many goals against. And now it's been nice to see us focus a little bit more on offensive development too, and really, allowing the guys to keep learning the offense side of the puck and the creativity and the concepts and different things that allow them to transfer into offense production. So it's been fun to see it even in practice. You can see the guys getting better on both sides of the puck, but nice to see some of those guys really find their offensive mojo here in the second half.
And then getting around to the goalie position side, got honors again this week.
Yeah.
How important has he been, especially coming down this really tough stretch, having him be in goal for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial. Against these teams, you're going to give up chances. And no matter how much you defend properly, there's going to be breakdowns in your game. It's hockey. There's so many decisions out there that need to be made consistently at speed that there's going to be breakdowns at times, and that's where you need your goalies to make big saves. And he's done just that, And again, I think Kevin's been great too, and he's played in there as well too. So great to see both those guys playing well. But I thought Simon, especially against St. Cloud, I thought they really played hard on Saturday, like I said, after the game. And so just to make a couple of those key saves at key moments allowed us to come away with the win. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys.